It's a crazy situation right here. And like I said, I came across this live last night that I thought was pretty cool. And it comes from No Captivity with Freezy. I guess they had like a live panel and they were talking about if Anton Daniels had a case as far as with this whole Corey situation. Now, it's been going on for a few days, and this is my first time really coming on. I did a couple of reaction videos about it, but so much more has happened since that, since those videos I dropped. So much more has happened in this situation. So initially, if you don't know about this, you've probably been under a rock somewhere. But Anton Daniels went on Corey Holcomb's show. It was supposed to be a nice, spicy show because both of them have two different viewpoints. And Corey wanted to, I don't know how it all initially happened that they got into coming on, him coming on the show. But Anton claimed that he would only go on shows and be present instead of doing it online. So I'm guessing that Corey Holcomb's was apparently the first person's podcast that he, I guess, went on. So, in my opinion, just my opinion, I feel like maybe, he was trying to create a few viral moments. So he was coming on Corey's show with the intentions of having a spicy show, as he claims Corey wanted, but as things started to transpire and the viewpoints started to, come between these two, I think that Anton probably went a little too far on the rebuttal because Corey said he kissed the asses of white men. And then he came back and said, you sucked the D of black America or black people. Some people are saying that that it was fair. Corey disrespected him by saying that he kissed the ass of white man. And then some people are saying that it's fair game that he came back saying what he said. But the only thing I feel like I have an issue with on that is the fact that that's a little bit more extreme in that type of situation. I feel like that Corey I feel like Anton could have just easily came back and said, you kissed the ass of white people too. But to go there, I feel like that was just a point of giving over the top. Is it a fair exchange that he comes back with that? Because I guess when you saying things, you don't know what the comeback of a person gonna be. So Corey clearly didn't expect him to say that, but at the same time, can Corey really be mad that he did that? Because all he did was did a rebuttal of what Corey said. In my opinion, I'm just saying, I think he just took it a little bit too far with what he was saying. He didn't have to say Corey sucked the D. Like I said, I feel like he could have just said, you kiss the white man's ass too. And it could have been that simple, But yo, if y'all tapped in, man, leave a comment in the comment section. Leave me a comment in the comment section. This is my first live. This is my first trying to do a reaction live. So y'all bear with me until I get it all the way down pack and get it cracking. We're going to be doing a lot, giveaways and all this, but this is a little bit later. But back to the story. So in a nutshell, yeah, he went on there. They had this, they almost came to blows, and then it has this, let's go outside and say it again. And that became a debate. Some people are saying, well, Anton didn't have to say it again because Corey, he said it a whole bunch of times. I've seen people saying, well, Anton didn't have to say it again. He said it 3 or 4 times. He didn't have to say it again. Now, my only argument on that point is you were saying it in between Corey and Darlene. And yes, he said it. I do agree. He said it several times, about 2 or 3 times, I believe. But when Corey told him to get up and move out the way, I'm going to sit next to you and say it in your face. Corey almost literally sat in his lap, if you ask me. He almost sat in his lap, sat in his face and told him to say it again. Now, he did not say it again, as we all see. Some people say, well, why did he have to say it again when he said it then? Well, it's a little bit different when you're sitting across the room saying something versus somebody literally being in your face saying, now say what that was you said again. So when he did that, Anton jumped up to say, oh, man, come on, let's go outside. Let's go. To me, just where I'm from, where I grew up at, how we rock out, how we get down, first of all, you ain't finna walk up on me. You're not finna walk up on me. You're not finna get ready to get in my face and say anything to me. So that's the first thing. Secondly, what do we need to get up and go out in the back for when we got all this space and opportunity? Then he turns around and says, oh, well, I ain't going to disrespect your platform, when in actuality, you had disrespected it several times. I'm not going to go through that video because I don't want to, rehash that. That was like a week ago. So fast forward to this past Tuesday, Corey Holcomb went back on the 5150 show, went live again, and now this time he goes in on Anton's alleged mistress, the Mika lady that was with Anton on the initial show. He went in on her something fierce. He went in on his wife allegedly, and he went in on her daughter. I'm not going to show the video or the pictures from that. I'm quite sure, like I said, you should have seen it. If you haven't seen it, it's all over the internet. I'm really here more or less because I liked some of the points that Kwame Brown was making in his live and having this panel of people. I think it's a better discussion when you got a room full of people or a panel full of people all giving their different thoughts, and this one really stuck with me, and I wanted to react to it and talk about it. But before I do that, before we get into that, as I was saying, Corey went live and he went in on him. And then Anton drops this video and it just disgusts me. I'm sorry. I tried to give Anton a fair one before this whole Corey thing, and he just never really set right with me at all. So you're going to have Corey fans and you're going to have Anton fans, and yeah, I rock out with Corey. I don't agree with everything he did. I don't agree with the posting of the kid of it, but at the same time, man, hey man, it's all fair in war. I would suggest, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't thinking about those certain issues when it's wartime. But that's been the running thing with everybody. It's been like that all week. Anton went on a whole campaign slandering and talking bad and reckless about Corey, the situation. People on the West Coast, he just went in and 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 went in. You know what I'm saying? So I caught this live. Like I said, shout out to No Captivity with Freezy, and they was on a live, and he had Kwame Brown, him. Now, I think Freezy used to host a show with Anton a few years ago, from what I've gathered. But it was interesting. Some of the points that they was making were interesting, and I liked it because it was a panel and you got different views. But I also wish I could have been on the panel because I wanted to cuss a few people out. So that's what made me want to get into sharing this this right here tonight. So we're gonna get into it, and let's go. Check it out. Check it out.
Let's get to the topic at hand. They want to know why I said I don't want to hear all that crying now. What's good for the geese is good for the gander. Shout out to Gentle K. Whoa, shit. Corey K. How you say Koi? Gently Koi K? Gently Koi K? I don't know how to say that shit. Sorry, bro. I think it's Koi. I don't know. But this brother definitely got a video where he captured something in the video. Shout out to his channel. Y'all go subscribe. But you guys check this video out because it go a little something like this. And it's very interesting. Same thing that somebody is crying about. There's no alleged. He did.
And then for the rest of us, we're going to go ahead and kick it for the Millionaire Morning Show, and we're going to do our normal everyday thing. All right, let me read some of these super chats, and then we'll get it popping. Top Flight says, "Moaning, AD, I sent you an email. You need to check it out. Stay dangerous." What up to Top Flight 3? I appreciate you. Eric Harris says, "AD, I did come here for the drama. However, you decide to handle your business. I support it. Children are off limits." Okay, decide to handle your business. I support it. Children are off limits.
Are they, Anton?
Uh-oh. When I saw this video, I'm like, the algorithm god sent me this video because dude's smoking a blitty. So you know he going to slow down and surgically break this down ever so slow. He said, are they, Anton? When somebody puff a blunt and they don't curse, they said, are they, Anton? That's when they about to do a big reveal. He about to do a big one.
Yeah, he definitely about to do a big reveal. But I think too, also, man, I be feeling like people be forgetting some of the things that they might have said when they was in the hot seat, or in conversation. We make so much content. Sometimes we say a lot of things we don't remember we even said, and that might be the situation here. But yeah, let's get back into it. Let's see what's going down.
I want y'all to see this now, uninterrupted. This man ain't making no facial expressions or nothing. He emotionally intact. He say, are they, Anton?
However you decide to handle your business, I support it. Children are off limits. Okay, decide to handle your business. I support it. Children are off limits.
Are they, Anton? When it comes to you, Anton, are children really off limits? Is that what you really believe? Now, I don't like Freezy because Freezy was on Anton nuts. He was on Anton nuts. However, we got to admit, Anton, you don't just not, talk about kids. You talk about kids every opportunity that you have. Now,
did he say Freezy was on Anton NUTs? I thought I heard that. I don't know. When I watched that live and I was watching Freezy, he didn't seem like he was on homie like that. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes when you be having a disagreement with somebody and you have a different view of them, all of a sudden people label you as being bitter or being on this person NUTs because you speaking maybe reality. Like I said, from what I understand, Freezy was doing a podcast or something with Anton Daniels, and I believe it fell out. I didn't see what caused the beef or what happened behind the beef. All I know is that they had a beef. But let's get back into it.
I want to show a clip. I'm going to show a clip of Anton talking about Hebrew Israelites and their wives and their children. Hebrew Israelites and their wives and their children. Let's go ahead and get directly into it. And this will be Freezy video. I am doing a full live stream on Freezy versus Anton very much soon. Let's go.
And shout out to Freezy. Shout out to Freezy.
reproach, and everyone can be taught.
Y'all was over there making it difficult, burning incense and sage, and y'all was over there putting smoke in the air, and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's, y'all had y'all fucking fringes on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And y'all was over there putting smoke in the air, and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right?
I thought it was no women. Oh, but you could talk about they chicks. They chicks was looking dusty as fuck. Right? So we covered the basis of he don't mind talking about somebody's woman. So you get no sympathy over here that Corey Holcomb put up your woman. She's a grown woman. Grown people do grown shit. I don't care if they put up a grown adult. Is it right? No. Would I do it? Probably not, unless you do it to me. I don't believe that you're going to get an advantage on me like that. I'll go.
I feel like Anton is doing all of this for clout. Something about him just screams clout. Clout chasing. I heard through allegedly he only got the bag from a trust fund, being a trust fund baby and maybe some YouTube money. But I don't think, from what I understand and what I've heard through, different videos I watch, he ain't, he wasn't no guap. He wasn't no hustler, no street dude. And not saying that that's a good thing, being in the real world or the corporate world, as they call it, can be a great thing too. But I'm just saying, like, for the antics that he's putting up now, he wasn't that dude before, is what I'm saying. But he popping off now that he got money. That's all I ever see him talk about is his money. But let's get back into it and let's continue.
That route with you. Even though I have a cutoff point, my cutoff point probably go a little bit further than most. Mine definitely go a little further than Anton. Because I'm not afraid of going to jail over some shit. I got some people that's go bond me out. He say he got money. I like that Plies song. Bitch, I got bond money for any one of you niggas trying to harm me. Yeah, I'm not like Anton in that aspect. I got bond money. But
if you think about it, though, that's once again flexing. Wouldn't that be flexing? He just flexing. Oh, I got bond money. I can do. Once again, I told y'all, all I've heard since I've been doing my research, and even before the research, he was just a dude that always talked about his money. Every time a situation came up or every time he got into it, the person was always dusty and this and this and that and all that. But let's continue, man. This dude is funny, but let's get back into it.
Anywho, that's neither here nor there. This brother already spoke about someone's girl, so cannot have sympathy that he spoke about his girl.
And y'all was over there putting smoke in the air, and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty, on dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty, was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty, on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women.
So he see other people, women, and look at these beautiful black queens.
The kids is dirty and nasty, owning y'all.
So these women are stank, and they breath stink. They look dirty and nasty. Now these women look clean to me. They look like they got calamine lotion on. They shining. It seemed like they got good lotion, good hygiene. It looked like their teeth clean. It looked like they're covered. They're respectful.
I mean, we can't see the full picture because homie got his screen cut off. Got the picture. But yeah, you could definitely look at the clothes. You could definitely see that they are into the culture of what they represent. They definitely don't look dusty. So, Why is the first thing that guy always goes to if somebody is dusty? I mean, could it possibly be that he was dusty before he got money? And it's almost like I got to throw it back in your face somehow. Think about that, man. Think about that really. If you go and see him going in on people or arguing or responding to somebody, it's the first thing he always talk about is somebody being dusty and they ain't got no money. Like, I've noticed that like crazy. But let's get back into it.
I don't know why it is okay to talk about these women, and then these children, because somehow he knew these women breath stank. It was okay to say that these women was dirty and dusty and breath stank, but we can't talk about Anton. Now, they kids looking, what did he say about their kids? Let me see what he say about their kids, because I want to know what he say about their kids, because it's okay. These women look like they real lotioned up. They look like they got beautiful smiles. Their hygiene is together. We can't even see their hair is covered. Their body is covered. These look like clean, nice, beautiful black mothers. So what is the issue, Anton? Let's see what Anton said about the women and the children.
Dusty as fuck, right? And y'all was over there putting smoke in the air and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right?
Okay, so they dusty when they don't look dusty to me.
And so I'm looking at these women and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty.
They breath stink. I don't know how he know they breath stink, but they breath stink. The kids is dirty
and nasty.
He said the kids are dirty and nasty. The complete clip is even worse than that. Somebody find the complete clip and come up and put it in the back chat, please.
Yeah, I guess me personally, even though he didn't like per se put a picture up, but what's the difference? If you seen what Corey Holcomb said about his daughter versus what he literally just said, what's the difference? Corey pretty much, only thing I know is Corey allegedly said she was ugly. That's it. He said the kids was dirty, and what did he say? Let's get back. Let's get back into it. He gonna play it again.
But he said the kids are dirty and nasty.
Yeah, dirty and nasty. What's the difference? You implying that they dirty, they clothes or body or whatever is less than. So isn't that kind of the same thing with Corey Holcomb saying that your daughter's looks are less than? Or am I tripping? Or yo, y'all leave it in the comment section, man. Y'all leave me some comments, man. Let's talk about it. I need to, this is like my first live. So, rock out with me, man. I need y'all to leave some comments. Share the live. Leave some comments. Hit that like button also, man. Let's get these likes up in here. If y'all watching and y'all checking it out, please hit that like button. Let's get the lights up and start leaving some comments. This is my first live, so y'all just bear with me, man. I'm gonna keep rocking out. Whether I got 2 people watching until we get to the point we got thousands watching. But yeah, y'all definitely rock out with me. Hit the like button, and leave a comment. Say hi. Let me know how y'all feel about the video so far. Am I on to something with this one? Let me know. But let's get back into it right here.
Y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women and the women's breath.
These kids, these black beautiful babies are dirty and nasty, he said. So it's okay to give these black babies trauma. It's okay to give these black babies some mental issues for the rest of their life. But, oh, your black baby just above that. Because you make $100,000 a year because you a Christian. See, when you get down in the mud, some mud gets slung on you. And you got down in the mud plenty of time. You lay down with dogs, you get fleas, Anton. You want to play street nigga half the day. You want to increase your portfolio and your appearance on YouTube, but then you don't want to take the backlash that come with it.
Those are facts. From what I've seen, he telling the absolute truth from what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude, and I'm talking about right after the Corey Holcombs, when he initially was on there, right after he went to his hotel room and jumped on the live, his live that he does, I think it's called Room 9 or Room Number 9 or something like that. And I'm talking about, when I tell you he was talking reckless, he was talking reckless. And he did that for about 7 days straight, almost until the next Corey Holcomb show, which I think he does them every Tuesday. So he did it all the way up until the next show. I'm talking about slandered this guy. Talked about how he would have did and what he would have did and all that. Only for Corey to come and clap back Tuesday, and now you can't take the heat. I don't know if that video is in here, but I'm gonna see if I can find that video and play that joint, because that's just wild right there. That he sounded like a straight victim, like he was just so hurt, but we clearly just heard what he said about women and children. Boy, I don't know, man. Looked like a hypocritical thing to me, but let's continue.
You think your kid's above somebody, even to the point that where you talk like you was above Corey Holcomb, but then you didn't behave like you was above Corey Holcomb. You acted like the same Neanderthal degenerate that you was trying to place yourself above. You didn't use your big boy words. You offered fisticuffs like Neanderthals, caveman. Let's do it.
What's up, Tavoris Brock in the building? I appreciate you leaving that comment. How you doing, man? Thank you for leaving that. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Help me get this one out here. You know, this is my first live reaction, actually. Hit that like button, man. Hit that share button. Let's get it out here. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man. Y'all keep leaving them comments, man. Y'all keep leaving them comments. Y'all keep leaving them comments. We're going to get back into it. Let's do it.
It out. You embarrassed yourself. You didn't act like a Christian. Now you got your daughter embarrassed all over the internet by a comedian, to the point to where you're trying to allegedly set up a lawsuit. And I think you should sit back and learn from this situation. What is a man to gain the world but lose his soul? Because the very same thing that you crying about, that now you want your subscribers to give you pity for, is the same energy that you shilled out to other people. And me, my friend, oh yeah, I match energy. But I got a certain level that I go with. You learned that you wouldn't talk about somebody's kids, so your level is not very deep. But let's listen to you talking about someone's kid.
They're making it difficult, burning incense and sage, and y'all was over there putting smoke in the air, and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stank, the kids is dirty and nasty on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stank, the kids is dirty and nasty on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stank, the kids is dirty and nasty on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so
How the hell these women look dusty? Man, that's crazy. These women don't even look dusty, first of all. But you talk, and this dude's surgical with this shit. Shout out to Buddy, man. He's surgical with this shit. Hey, look, he's just putting up images of beautiful black women. Niggas thinking about their grandmas and aunties as this nigga saying this shit.
Yeah, he is surgical with that. Shout out to Buddy in the video right here. This is funny, y'all. It's me reacting to Kwame Brown, and he's reacting to this guy's video. It's crazy, y'all. But yeah, let's get back into it, man. But definitely a good point to be able to put those pictures up as he says that, because you know they say don't take a video for what you see. Sometimes people clip it and it might not be the context of what he's saying. But I don't care. You said what you said, and there is no scenario that I could see that he can even line up to add that in to say the women this and the children are this. What premises was he setting up before this to get to this point to say this? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't come back and say, I was saying that this and this. No, you said what you said. But y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and that share button. Help me get it out. Help me get it out. Help me get it out. We in the building live right now. Cam HP TV, man. Home of the reactions, the mini documentaries, and all that good stuff, man. You get a wide variety of stuff over here. You know what I mean? But let's get back into this. When I'm reacting to Kwame Brown going in on Anton Daniels. Let's get back into it.
Hey, I told y'all, dude had that blunt. He gonna slow cook with this smoke. Man, he putting up images of beautiful, lotioned up black Nubian queens while Anton is saying, and y'all chicks was looking ashy as fuck. Boy, he putting that imagery up there to piss everybody off. I'm the original content creator that put this out. Want me to come up? Sure. Come on up. Hell yeah, let me drop the link. Man, this is crazy. Let me drop the link. Yo. Yeah, he said he don't talk about nobody else's kid. So those of you that's been in my chat talking crazy to me, what y'all think now? And I'm just gonna greet the brother, put my mic on mute, because I want to know about this content.
Come on, Kwame. You already know, bro, they gonna make up they gonna make up something still for him. They find a way. You gotta know. I done seen so many people and they fans or they community, they chat as they call them. You know what I mean? They gonna find a way to make something to this situation, because it's just crazy to me for it. Man, it's just funny. That's all I can say. If you see that video of Anton's rebuttal, it's just crazy how he's a victim and soft. And if you notice, if you noticed, it was us as blacks. Us is this. I thought you identified as a Christian first and you're not black. But in this video, his rebuttal, everything was black. Black. See how they come back to the community and try to use us, but we are the same ones that you talk about and you don't claim. Wow. But let's get back into it, because I believe this is the point that no captivity with Freezy comes in. And Freezy is the guy who used to be with Anton Daniels. I think they did a podcast a few years ago, but let's get back into it, man. It's going to get interesting right here. Let's do this.
Cause this is crazy, B. These women look beautiful, may I add, but somebody is saying they dusty for what? This what comes from dodging the black community. No, I'm just saying, for all the people that was doing all that, hey man, oh yeah, this dude right here, let's talk about it. I was a hypocrite the last live, right? So hold on, let's talk about it. You said I was a hypocrite last live. Hit the link. Yeah, see, you in the wrong chat. This is what we do over here, big dog. You got a title up there that say, let's talk about it. Now, over here in my chat, when I drop the link, if a person gives somebody charges, you put charges on my name in my chat. You said I'm a hypocrite. That's no problem, because I believe we all hypocrites at some point. But I believe I want to talk to you about what you said, because I don't think I'm a hypocrite. I call both sides out. So please hit that link and tell me what it is that I'm a hypocrite about.
Yo, I'm gonna be real too. Even though I like Corey and I like, you know, how he do what he do, I don't think that was right. You know, talking about, but also at the same time, I'm gonna have to be honest with you and tell you guys, I just don't, you know, I feel like, man, war is war. War is war. When countries is bombing each other, they ain't saying, "Oh man, we ain't gonna bomb over there because of the women and children." It's war. It's war. So I'm just trying to figure where's the difference at with this whole situation. War is war. Like, ain't nothing off limits. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. I mean, you got 50 clowning somebody in their death. War is war. I don't care what you say. But let's get back into it, man. This is about to heat up and get good. Let's get into it.
What's going on, brother?
Kwame, what's going on with you? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed. I can't complain. How about yourself?
Same thing, man. God is good. Kwame, you could take this off screen because the dude that's reviewing this is not the original. Yeah.
Okay, put your original in the back chat, and then we'll put that one up, and you can play it.
All right. I'll get it right now.
Because man, that's a cold. I like who is it? And also when you get in the back chat, I'll put it up. Who is the children and the women that he's speaking about? Are those your children?
No, so my belief system is Hebrew Israelite. That's my belief. That's my spiritual belief. And I used to co-host with Anton on his show. And towards the end, when we stopped working together, he started disparaging Hebrew Israelites. He had a run-in with a Detroit group out of Detroit. He had a run-in. He was riding by in his car, and he decided to go on his live stream later on and completely disparage the wives and their kids on the live stream that I showed from him. Yeah. But
that's the same brother that's saying that I thought women and kids was off limits.
Yes.
Okay.
Same guy. Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, put it in the back chat so we can put it up.
Yeah, that is crazy. And I do be believing that sometimes we forget that we worked with people. You know what I mean? You can't erase how somebody views you when you worked with them. That's why you're always supposed to do good by people. Do right by them. Sometimes situations don't work out. We know that. Yes, we know that. We know that. But, you know, you got to treat people right and be on some fair stuff sometimes. You know what I mean? Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button on this one. Make sure y'all leave them comments, man. Let me know y'all tapped in. Just say hi. Say what's good or something. You know what I'm saying? Help me with this algorithm and this live thing. This is like my first live, trying to get people tapped in. You know what I mean? We're going to be doing a lot more of these on more current events. You know, I just got to get my weight up, man. You know what I'm saying? And I need y'all to help me with that. We trying to get to 10,000 subs, and I need these videos to get out there. So y'all hit them lives, man. I mean, y'all hit that like button. Hit the like. Get them likes up in the building. I'm going to have to get some moderators and all of that good stuff going on over here. So, you know, y'all help your boy out. Make sure y'all let me know that the audio is sounding good and everything. Let me know what's going down, man. I appreciate that. What up? What's good, though? Tavares Brock, what's going on, man? I appreciate you definitely for listening and leaving those comments, man. I appreciate it. This is my first live. This is my first real live reaction, you know? So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. We're going to get back into it, man. We're going to get back into this. Let's do it.
Because I've been taking a lot of heat as if I said something or did something wrong, because I don't know why that video came on my timeline, but I woke up this morning and it was there. And I'm like, okay, you can't have sympathy for somebody that'll talk about somebody else's children. Even though I agree, I wouldn't have done what Corey did, but I'm not gonna have sympathy for somebody that'll talk about somebody else's wife and somebody else's children.
Well, that's a fact. And you know, like I said, I've been on the phone with Anton personally, and I know Anton, I know his character. I know he's a liar. He's lied on me. Anton is a compulsive liar, man. And the reason why I decided to make that video after I watched Corey Holcomb's show when he dropped the napalm on Anton, I knew that Anton was gonna try to spin it and act like a victim again, even though all week long for 7 days he was going in on Corey Holcomb, going in on his co-host Craig Smith, going in on West Coast dudes, so on and so forth. So
yeah, antagonizing grown men. I went into your backyard. You had home court advantage, and I matched energy. I punked you, and I'm thinking in my head, and forgive me. He said he's a Christian first, and so I said, okay,
Christian conservative,
right? So there's a code of conduct that comes along with being what you just defined yourself as, right. And the fact that he put himself above Corey by saying Corey is a Neanderthal. Why?
Yeah. I mean, you would think ideally, if you Christian conservative, you would conduct yourself in that manner. I would think, you know, to be able to exactly drop to the level to match energy. So if you Christian conservative, you gonna match the energy of the devil? Or are you just gonna try to push love on them? Push compassion, you know, say we ain't got to go here or do this or do that. Because I still say with the initial fallout between them, when Corey said he kissed the ass of white men, I think he could have easily came back and said, yeah, you kissed the ass of white men too. But to take it lower and being Christian, why, first of all, are you even saying that? That's just my honest opinion. What do you guys think, man? Leave it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Share your thoughts, man. Even if you don't agree, even if you think Corey is a buster, whatever the case may be, man, leave it down in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Let's get back into it.
Why would I want to match the energy of a Neanderthal?
That's a fact. That's a fact. And so I decided once Corey's video was over with, I knew how it was gonna get spun, so I decided to put this video out so people can know. Nah, Anton is guilty of doing the same thing, and not only that, not only guilty of talking about Israelite wives and kids, he's also talked bad about other content creators we know in the same space, kids too. He's going to regular.
Yeah. Shout out to Kevin Foster. Shout out to Kevin Foster, man. Thank you for leaving that comment, man. I appreciate it. I ain't even doing the whole super chats. If y'all want to leave a super chat or something like that, man, go ahead. Feel free. I would appreciate it, but I'm not looking for it at this point. This is my first live, so I know right now it might be terrible, but we're going to get it together, man. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you, I'm sounding the air horns, letting y'all know, man, it goes down. Once y'all see, y'all check out this channel, y'all check out my reviews, some of my reactions or whatever. You see how I get down, man. But yeah, man, I'm liking this. This is No Captivity with Freezy. He used to be with Anton Daniels hosting a show, and right now he's talking about the character of Anton Daniels and how he's being the victim after Corey Holcomb clap back at him with his, you know, he went on a whole campaign for like 7 days, and then Corey came back and hit him where it hurts, to be honest with you, for a second time, in my opinion. And he turned into a victim. But let's get back into it.
Saying F them kids.
Where can I find that original video? Because I can get it if you can't put it in the back chat. Is it No Captivity with Freezy on YouTube?
I put it in the back chat.
Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, you put it in the private chat. Okay,
Yeah, I put it in the private chat. Yeah.
Okay. No, I was gonna have you control it.
Okay. I can do it. I can do it.
But no, I got it. Let's see. I just put it up. Let me share the screen.
All right.
Let me share the screen. There you go. All right. So here's for the people that did all this crying and capping for Anton Daniels. Let's hear what Anton said.
I love this, man. I love when somebody be all over the internet capping. You know somebody gonna come out the woodworks with something to counteract. Especially when you get a little bit money and you start acting like you better than everybody. I'm not saying I love to see the downfall of a black man or anything, but when you put yourself in that light and you shine that identity, you know, you show us your identity of the true person that you are. I can't help but to, you know, feel a little certain way when they show something on you. But let's get into it. Let's see the video without the other clip in there. Let's see what's going down.
No captivity. Freezing.
Went ham, went crazy, and he did it unapologetically. Of course, we know the ongoing beef between Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. And to be honest with you, the only reason why it's been ongoing is because of Anton Daniels. Because we've witnessed Anton go on an extremely disrespectful world tour since last week, 5150 show. Now, Corey Holcomb has remained quiet this whole time. And I was hoping that Corey Holcomb didn't say anything about Anton Daniels, and he just went on and did his show, his normal show. That's what I was hoping. But of course, Corey Holcomb was in classic Corey Holcomb fashion. I mean, Corey Holcomb took it to DEFCON 5, talking about Anton Daniels' wife and daughter, which, no, I do not approve of that before we go any further. But I know.
I agree. I don't approve with it. I don't approve of it. But as I said, hey, man, ain't no rules in war. But let's go.
What a lot of y'all thinking? Oh, poor Anton. He shouldn't have talked about his wife and daughter. Well, guess what? I'm going to quickly remind y'all what you did.
And we all said that. Sino said it. Even I said it. I said I wouldn't have did that. I don't approve of that. But, you know, his energy, he said he matched energy.
Yeah, and I just want to go on record. I don't approve of it either, right? Like I said on the video. So, yeah.
I bet.
Doubt will definitely come back to you. You will reap what you sow. What do you mean, Freezy? Well, first, let's revisit what Corey Holcomb actually said about Anton's wife and daughter. I will not be showing the actual visual. I'll only be showing the audio. Out of respect.
You got the clip with his wife? Play the clip with that mark ass nigga wife. By the way, if I get under your skin, you know where I'm at, homie. You know where I'm at. Play the clip with his wife. This is the funniest shit.
Oh, wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate.
Yeah, that was his wife right there, y'all. He ain't showing the video. And the reaction I did it, I don't know if you could block it or not, but I showed it. I just actually reacted to the actual video that Corey dropped. So go check it out when the live is over with. But yeah, that's his wife right there. And let me see. Tavoris Brock, I pinned your comment, man. I appreciate you chilling. I appreciate you checking out the channel, man. It's so appreciated, man. I promise you. That's why I do this for y'all, man. And we rocking out. Let's continue though. Let's get back into it.
If I'm Anton, I'm having to sit down with my goddamn wife. Lady, where, how, and who got this interview? I'm scrubbing the internet of this interview. His wife said he was emotional, the same thing that he projected on to other people. His wife is basically saying he got multiple personalities, like he's schizophrenic, and that he's capable of unaliving somebody. Why? Like, I don't understand the benefit of this. Why would my wife talk like this?
And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if people know this, and the reason why I blotted out Anton's wife and kid just out of respect, because I didn't want to, you know, play a part in that. But you can hear the audio that original video, Anton actually put that out years ago, and I think he scrubbed it from his platform. But he had his wife say this. I mean, he interviewed his wife. I don't know if it was him holding the camera or whoever, but this original video was on his platform first.
That's crazy.
And like, what the hell? I'm like, honey, we got to talk about this. What are you talking about?
That's crazy, because that just goes to tap into the narcissism and the ego, man. I'm just like, man, that's real bold for you to try to put. He gonna film his own documentary of making him look crazy.
Right. If you did that interview, why would you have your wife put you out there like that? Because all she did was gave us what we see right now. She basically told us what we're seeing right now, which a lot of us already knew these things anyway. But to have somebody that sleeps next to you every night, drop that gem on you, can't say she lying. Don't try to come back and say she capping, my dude. But let's get back into it.
I'm like, man, that's nuts. Now that you said that he the one that put that out, I'm like, man, I'd have got that video off the internet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that out there.
Yeah, I think this was years ago, though. Like, more than probably 7 years ago, 6, 7, probably 10. I don't know, about 6, 7.
But if he ever does something wrong, the prosecutors, whoever else, they're going to find this video. This is your wife speaking directly towards your character and how you could go too far in situations. You got multiple personalities. Like, I just don't understand, why would she say something like this?
That's what everybody was asking, and yeah, that's the whole reason why the video became surfaced again, because of course he made enemies, and certain people, you know, went looking for stuff and they found this video and it resurfaced, and people was like really wondering the same thing you're wondering, like, why is she saying, basically it's almost like she's describing him as a sociopath or something. I don't know.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, I look at my wife as an op if this is how she spoke about me. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm saying, especially now, the thing is, I understand what they're saying. If she did this without him being involved and saying these things, then yeah, it's, you know, it would be upsetting. It's even more maniacal, in my opinion, for you to, how would I put it? For you to be involved in her filming this and you having her say these things, that's, I don't know if that's dumb or genius. At this point, it's dumb, though. But yeah, let's get back into it, man.
And I also want to say this. When I did this video, yes, Anton actually did say those things about Israelite wives and children. The pictures that you see, I took the time to edit it, and I just found examples of Israelite wives and children, because there are other content creators that are saying that I lied. I did not lie. Anton actually did. You can see, you can hear it for yourself. If you're not deaf, you can hear Anton. You can hear Anton saying this. Yes, I did go and find examples of pictures. So, cause I don't have nothing to hide. I'm not a fraudulent content creator. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there. He actually had a run-in with a Detroit Israelite camp. And shout out to other Israelites that know this. They reacted to this. And I actually showed it. I showed it on my live stream last night, other Israelites that reacted to this. But like I said, this is not Anton's first time talking bad about people's kids and saying very disrespectful things. And in my opinion, you will reap what you sow. That's just my opinion.
All right, let's let them hear it. Let's see if they can handle it.
Hey, effectively, I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable. I've seen him angry before.
So this is Corey Holcomb and the 5150 Show, showing Anton's wife on a pre-existing video in response to Anton Daniels' disrespect that he's been dishing out for a whole week since the last 5150 Show.
he's just like a totally different person when he's angry. He's like,
And nope, it didn't stop there. Corey Holcomb and the 5150 show not only showed Anton Daniels' wife, but like I said before, they showed his daughter as well.
That's his daughter. This man said he ain't got no children out of wedlock. Nigga.
That's Kumo's daughter.
That's who?
Not Kumo D, Kumo daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while. If you don't know, nigga, don't ever brag on no motherfucking what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer, nigga. You was doing scams.
Now, I know what y'all saying. Corey Holcomb and the 5150 show should be ashamed of themselves, talking about people's wives and daughters and stuff. But is Anton innocent of the same behavior? Well, let me refresh y'all memory. Anton Daniels has expressed his disdain for Hebrew Israelites. And not too long ago, he himself expressed an enormous amount of disrespect for their wives and their kids. Anton, you will reap what you sow. Nobody's above reproach, and everyone can be taught.
Y'all was over there making it difficult, burning incense and sage, and y'all was over there putting smoke in the air, and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty, on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty, on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty, on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right?
You know what I could see Anton coming back saying his rebuttal on this would be? Oh, man, you took pictures and put them in there. The people that I actually seen actually looked like what I was saying. But the point that is to be made is that you still talked about kids and wives. Like, I don't see where, but I could see Anton coming back saying, oh, the people that I actually seen, you just put those pictures in there. You put those pictures in there. Yeah, but I see what he's doing, though. I see what Freezy's doing. He's giving you the image of what this guy's talking about, but showing you at the same time that you still are contradictory. Let's get back into it.
So I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty.
So I don't want to hear, oh, Corey Holcomb violated. He went to the lowest of the lowest. Anton never disrespected anybody's family like that. Share this live stream. Let everybody know you will reap what you sow. Make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all hit the notification bell right here on No Captivity with Freezy.
No cap.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, as he said. Y'all, I'm trying to help me get these videos out, man. We trying to get to 10,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? This is my first real live, Yeah, man. We in here, man. I've been watching a couple of other people's lives. And they streams, let's call it a stream, I guess, a live stream, whatever. And I've been checking out their lives, man, and they be getting live. I be seeing that they be having a lot of people popped in and checking them out. And I want to get into that. You know what I mean? I want to do a lot more lives on this channel and do some reactions live as well as the way I drop them. I want to be versatile in what I'm doing, but sticking to the same lane of all of it. You know what I mean? Because the point of this channel is to just show you the other side of everything from the industry, music, politics, everything. You see the other side of it from right here. But let's get back into this one right here.
And if you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by sending a super thanks. That's right, a super thanks. That's the heart shape with the dollar sign in it. Right below the video. Stop it right there. So let me ask you your opinion, Kwame. Mm-hmm. Did you hear him? Did you hear Anton disrespect people's wives and kids on this video?
100%.
Okay. How do if Anton, because people are saying it's not the same thing, Freezy. It's not the same thing that Corey did. Damn if it's the same exact thing. He did it. And here's another thing. How does he know that the Israelites' wives' breath is stank? How does he know that? How does he know that?
Hey, somebody get that. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it 30 out of the chat. Because how is his title? Let's talk about it. And the link is in the chat and he don't want to talk about it. This ain't let's chat about it. Let's talk about it.
Right. So the point I'm trying to make is you purposely was disrespecting and disparaging their wives.
Hold on. So they're saying AD talks about kids not put up their pictures, dummy. Okay, but we'll give you that, the fact that he didn't put up the picture. But his statement was no women, no children.
Right. I mean, come on. Didn't I tell y'all? I just told y'all that them AD fans was going to come and they was going to find some kind of way to make it justifiable. Wait, I can say what I said, but I ain't put up nobody's kids. I can call them ugly and dusty and dirty and funky breath, but I ain't put up no kids, right? Come on, man. Are you serious? I told y'all with these people in there, you know, as they blow up on YouTube, I'm quite sure if I get to that point of blowing up, I'm quite sure some people gonna rock with me regardless. And that's cool. But man, come on, man. When right is right and wrong is wrong, it's just exactly what it is. And regardless if you put a picture up or not, you still made reference to women and kids. And I thought you said that I thought women and kids was out of it. Ain't that what he said? I thought, yeah, okay. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. Leave it in the comment, man. How y'all feel about this? Let's talk about it, man. And make sure y'all hit that like and that share button. Let's get it out here. Let's get back into it.
He didn't say I'll talk about them, but I won't put their picture up. He said no women, no children.
Exactly. And this is the weirdness where people will try to circumvent for Anton like they ain't got no common sense. Like Anton gets a pass for that, but Corey Holcomb, he broke the law because he actually put a picture up. Yes, I've said it on my platform. Kwame just said it on his platform. None of us agree with what Corey did, right? But just because one is green and the other one is orange, don't mean that they ain't this. They ain't the same shape.
Let me ask you this, brother. Are you married?
Yes, I'm married. Yeah.
Okay, so as a married man, that he said he studied someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know that somebody is willing to go to a certain level that you're not willing to go. Isn't it your responsibility as a married man not to bring certain things towards your family?
Bro, I said this last night on my live stream. I said nobody was more responsible for Anton's daughter than Anton.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you something. We can put the responsibility on Corey. Man, I showed a video last night where Corey even went in on his own daughter. So what the hell you think he gonna give a damn about?
I saw that video. I'm like, if Anton did his research, you know who you fucking with right here. This dude.
Facts.
Come on now.
So what the hell you think he gonna give a damn about going in on somebody else's daughter?
I mean, that was just because Anton wanted to look good. You know, he didn't. I personally, he say he do his research. Oh, I did my research on you. No, Negro. All you did was watched a few of his videos, and you took certain quotes and certain things that he's seen that you felt like stuck out, and you said, "Oh, this guy runs his mouth. Oh, this guy is this. Oh, so when I go to his show, I'm gonna match his energy." That's exactly what you did. You know what I mean? You was trying to match energies. You didn't come in there on some being that Christian conservative and talking in your right frame of mind. So stop it with the cap, man.
Who spent a whole week talking about he'll whoop their ass and calling him gay and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Make sense out of it.
But they forgot about all that. They don't remember he said all that.
Man,
they don't remember he said I came in. Oh, my bad, Cito. Go ahead.
No, I had cut you off. Go ahead. That was me. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I think Cino was trying to say something. Go ahead.
No, I was saying that, I saw that video too, when him and his daughter was going back and forth, and then the baby moms. And man, I'm like, if that Corey would do that to his own baby mama and family, that's like dissing 50 Cent. Like, you gonna know 50 gonna go there. 50 gonna go and do exactly that. He gonna go low and lower. He ain't got no floor. Like, people like that, you don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really You can't determine how somebody gonna clap back at you. For real. And y'all know, man, I'm gonna be doing some more lives and stuff. But y'all know good and well, man, like, come on, man. You can't be like that. And we know Fifth, like I said a little earlier, Fifth, yeah, he gonna take it there. Ain't cause the way he looks at it and the way it is, if you read the 48 Powers of Law or the 50 or whatever, go. Keep going until you finish him. It don't make no difference. If he'll go against his own son and Corey go against his own daughter, what did Anton think? That's why I said Anton didn't do no real research. He just wanted to look important and say, oh, yeah, I researched like he's intelligent and all this other stuff. But he ain't do no real research because he wouldn't even went there. But let's get back into it.
Get in the ring with him. It's like, look, don't jump in the pool with sharks and rub on them and then get mad when they turn around and start snapping at your ass. You knew what you was getting into, and then you keep fanning the flames. Still trying to play tough at home. When this show is over, it's like, dude, just walk away.
Yeah.
You see, Charleston White didn't want no smoke with Corey. You see, he know who to play with and who not.
But here's my thing, though. He said no women, no children, but then he'll book Charleston White every other weekend, somebody who goes straight to women, children, deceased people, and everything. So where do your morals really lie? Does it lie with $1, or is it no women, no children?
It lies with the dollar with him, and
I was gonna say it lies with the dollar. We already know he doing. I mean, come on, he doing all of this for the attention, for the monetization, for the clicks. That's all it's all about. In my opinion, it's almost like Charleston White in a different form. Because from what I understand, AD was a guy that talked about financial literacy and all this different stuff. And somewhere along the lines, I mean, I seen him like debate with Cooley and a couple other people on the internet about certain things, but he wasn't this disrespectful. I just don't recall him being this. I've seen some of his stuff. I wasn't a big fan, but I did come across it, so I'm not going to front on that. But he wasn't this tough guy that he is now. Something done happened within the last several months. Anybody know? Leave it in the comments. Did he come up on some other stuff, or did something happen? Did he get a million sub plaque or something? Because all of a sudden, man, he just turned to this guy that was talking shit and, you know, just going crazy. Let me know. Leave it in the comment section. And make sure y'all hit the like and the share on this one. Help me get it out there. Man, I appreciate it. Let's get back into it.
it's all about who they like.
And here's another thing I don't understand, right? I don't know if y'all got the same perception, but not last Tuesday when Corey Holcomb just did his last response, but the Tuesday before that, when Anton was actually on the show, after the show ended, a lot of people were saying Anton actually won the perception of the people. I'm talking about on the live stream. You know, a lot of people felt like he actually, when it came to the perception, I ain't saying people actually thought Anton was gonna fight. I ain't saying that now. Don't get my words misconstrued. I'm saying because Anton like to play, you know, he like to play YouTube chess. He understands optics. He's very good at YouTube. He understands optics and how shit look and perception. He actually did enough to win the perception of the people, right? I don't understand why he kept his foot on the gas for like 5-6 more days. I just don't understand it. Like you could have just stopped.
Because he said he wanted to make $1 million out of it.
Yep, ego.
That's what his goal was. He said, I'm going to make $1 million out of this. He said it on camera.
But you know what, Kwame? I said this on my, and shout out to you, Kwame. I said this on my platform when he was going at it with Kenya Martin. I said he overplayed his hand, like just saying all kind of extra stuff.
Yeah.
And he overplayed his hand.
Neanderthal and who is Kenyon, and then there's other videos up of him talking about Kenyon.
He did the same thing with Kenya Martin.
Yeah. And it's
I mean, it's for the clout. I know it's, I know we gotta, discuss it and talk about it to make it interesting and make it a discussion, but we know it's strictly for the clout, man. I mean, like I said, he's no different at this point than Charleston White, or he's getting into the same lane as Charleston White. Let's be as disrespectful, because I feel like the algorithm feeds on that type of energy. To be honest with you, I don't see too much. I do see some positivity, but more than likely, the things that go viral are always the things that I feel like are negative, in my opinion, or they're dumb, stupid in some kind of way or something like that. But yeah, that's what it is. Let's get into it.
It's like a new wave going on of people just disrespecting males and then calling them sensitive, especially black content creators. They come on your platform, disrespect you, call you sensitive, then call the police on you.
And what's crazy is that you see Kenyon didn't even respond back to him after that. Kenyon know, and I'm like, he should know. Kenyon is what they call straight jacket crazy. That's his Twitter follow. Straight jacket crazy. If you see that man, if that man, Anton Daniels, is anywhere in a vicinity where Kenyon Martin is, and he'll forget all about it, Anton is, he'll be at Whole Foods. And if you run into Kenyon Martin, I guarantee he gonna have to be everything he said in that video.
But no, but Anton think it'll be okay to disrespect somebody unprovoked. And then this is good for the black community, because then if Kenyon get upset about it, then if his armed security guard unalive Kenyon Martin, I guess that'll be a great thing, because he's a Neanderthal.
So okay, so word is, this is alleged, this is not factual information, but word is Anton is gearing up for a lawsuit for Corey, right? That's the word. I don't know if that to be true. But shout out to my dog Smitty, who was on my live stream last night. He actually brought this to my attention, which I never thought about this till last night. If this is true, man, I'm so happy that Corey did not hit Anton in the mouth. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if he's willing to take out a lawsuit now, he definitely would have took out a lawsuit if Corey would have got in that ass.
I almost feel like that was the initial plan. If you watch that interview from when it started up until the point when he left, just in my opinion, it just seemed like the whole energy was to create a moment for the viral. If I get him to hit me, boom, that's over the top. You know what I mean? Us arguing, boom, that's going to get some clicks. That's going to get me some money. You got to remember, he's monetized now. He could take that and clip that up. All the podcasts, all the episodes he went on, the runs he went on, all of that stuff works towards his monetization. And that's all it really is about, is he found out that, hey, this works. I'm going to start doing this a little bit more to get the bag a little bit bigger. But in my opinion, you're playing a deadly game, because you don't know what's going to happen when somebody pull up on you for real. And y'all be seeming to think that everybody is to play with. Everybody is to be played with. The only reason why Corey didn't hit him is because he got open cases, and allegedly what just dropped on him about him allegedly hitting a woman somewhere and beating her down or hitting her. I don't know if he beat her down, but yeah, they saying Corey. So you never know, man. He could have went on there to start the firestorm of what they're trying to do. I feel like they might be on an attack against Corey for some reason. But let's get back into it.
And Free, that's what we all been saying.
Yeah.
That's what we all been saying. And my thing is, as a Christian man, as a Christian, should you feel above others?
No.
Don't you think everyone is God's children? I'm saying as a Christian.
No, he reminded me of one of those B1 guys, because he speak like he classified himself above Corey, but then wanted to prove to people that he was just as masculine as Corey. And he crashed out by doing that. He should have stayed in his lane.
And not even that. In that video that I played, In that video y'all played, I didn't really hear no disrespect of his daughter.
Huh?
I really didn't.
You what?
I didn't hear no disrespect.
Nah, he went crazy on his daughter.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear say his daughter's ugly.
So
I heard him say don't have no more.
You didn't watch the video. So
Yeah, he said.
I did. I watched the whole live.
No,
he said don't have no more children.
He said his daughter was gonna be buying something in a few years. Like,
and he said, listen, and he said, take that dude off the screen.
No, he did say that. He did say take that.
Yeah, what? What live was he listening to? Because I ain't even gonna lie, Corey did it brutal. He called him the air up there. Do y'all know what the air up there really means? Go look at the cover of that movie called The Air Up There. Look at the cover. And you'll understand why he called her the air up there. When you get a chance, go to Google the movie The Air Up There, and do images so you can get the images back and you'll see what the cover of the movie looks like. Yeah, he went in and he also said she gonna be buying some pee like him. And I ain't laughing at her. I'm just laughing at the comedic side of that guy. He's just, the things he says just wow, man. You know what I mean? I don't even understand why you would even play games with him. Hey, man, hit that like button for your boy. Help this video get out there. I appreciate it. Let's get back into it.
That dude off the screen. I mean,
I don't know,
yeah,
man.
you're right about that.
What's up, baby, man? Listen, bro. I understand this. Like I said before, and I said plenty of times. Anton's no saint in this, bro. If you know Anton's track record, Anton's like I said, the little guy that always wanted to play football, basketball, or whatever, and he never could. So now he got an internet personality, and
this dude. Now this is one of the dudes. I don't think he on screen yet, but he this guy right here. I don't know if y'all can see my arrow. But this guy right here, when he starts talking a little bit more, he kind of sounds like Anton to me. Like his what do you say? Ideology. His ideology just reminds me so much of AD. The way his mannerism, the way he talks to people and everything just reminds me of AD. Listen to him. The guy right here. I think he's going to end up coming on screen. I clipped this video. It was very long, but I clipped the part that I wanted to react to. But yeah, man, I wasn't feeling this guy right here. But let's get back into it.
Oh, just wait around. This is his domain. I think that's what everybody's forgetting in this, right? Now, I don't believe that Corey went live or got done with the live by 1 a.m. or something. I don't know, like, East Coast time. And, by the morning that his daughter was so distraught and had to be brought out of school and all these different things. I highly, highly doubt that her whole high school hopped on her social media or whatever and clowned her and put her in a state of depression before she could even wake up for school the next morning.
That's a fact. Fantastic.
Yeah, Anton's selling this, man. So shout out to Freezy. Like Freezy said, Anton is a YouTube. People hate when I say this term. He's a YouTube genius. It's the way he make his bread, bro. Anton came from being that video everybody talking about. He was like a real life vlogger thing, so on and so forth, turned into, lifestyle, turned into panels, and now, right? So if you understand the journey or whatnot, but just get into the whole basis of the thing, bro. This is my thing, right? Us as men, I just don't believe in the but, right? I think this is why things get the way they get, and I understand the hypocrisy in it, right? But that shouldn't be justified in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't care, because of that, if that's the way, right? Everybody ends up blind. If everybody keeps saying, "Oh well, he did it," or he did it. If everybody just keeps doing it and nobody say, "Hey man, we finally get a hard line and hold Anton to task." I mean, you never gonna be able to hold Corey to task, right? I mean, Corey clearly don't give a damn. He said before he said I'm a dirtbag. Everybody knows who Corey Holcomb is, right? But at the same time, though, it's like you can't tell me I can't say something to a man just because he a crash out. And now I got to be
yes, we can. Yes, we can. Here's why. Not to cut you off. Corey is not married. Corey spoke about his own children. Anton said he's a Christian first. He only has one child, and he did all these things to protect his child. But then you're going to talk about a man that will talk about his own child? That does not make any sense. If you studied this man, you can't absolve Corey from his responsibility as a man. You ran around here trying to match energy. I said that was the wrong thing to do from the get-go. It's some men that look at 5 years in prison as a vacation. Are you going to match the energy of that man? I'm not.
No, that's what I'm saying. I understand exactly what you're saying, Kwame, but at the same time, it's like,
you got to understand what I'm saying and apply it to life. You can't understand what I'm saying and then say, okay, but this and this and that. You got to understand that no, his first responsibility is to his family.
He got a point. I mean, if you looking from it from that lens, he definitely has a point. He definitely has a point. For real. No bullshit. Like, he has a point. Like, coming on there and you represent as this conservative Christian guy, clean cut about his money, you know, you in my opinion, feel you better than your own race. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the things that you clearly said, come on, man. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? For real? What are we doing here? Let's get back into it.
Next.
I got you. But if that's the case, though, nobody can ever say anything. Because
No. It ain't nobody can say anything. You can say whatever you want to me. I'm thinking about my children first. When Jack said, let's play in traffic, I told Jack I'll knock him out, drag him by my mailbox. Jack's response to me was, do you want to play in traffic? If he would have said that to me when I didn't take on my 13-year-old son, if it was just me, I might would have said, if it's just you, fuck you, let's do it. But because I'm thinking about my son first, my response to him was, my son be in the car sometimes with me. I ain't finna play in traffic with you, dummy. And that's what Anton should have did. And y'all are trying to move past that responsibility that Anton has to his family to try to correct Corey. And that's where you're wrong at.
Well, let me, and that's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying, right? So if I understand the wife, I don't really care, right? Whatever, right? And then even if you're talking about kids, being a person that I had this shit did to me on YouTube, bro. You can't, if that's it's whole shit. And this is why I'm saying and you know, hey, we don't gotta agree. You know what I'm saying? But it's non-manly for a man to drag a woman into it, point blank, period. I'm saying
I can agree with that, but I still can say the better route to keep your kid from getting it done to them is to not participate with men that would do it.
So that's what I'm telling you.
Russell Red, you are definitely right. Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic. You are definitely right. That is his name. Mr. Fantastic, right here. Just briefly, he's talking with a little bit of sense. But I think when I came into the live, he was already in full mode. He was on the screen. I didn't see this, you know, his logo or his sign or his thumbnail or whatever. You know what I'm saying. His screen right here. He was going in and talking reckless to me. Like, it just in my opinion, he was just talking like better than. But you are definitely right. It's Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic. That's his name. Appreciate you, bro. Let's get back into this.
Hey, can I ask you real quick, Kwame? That's what I'm trying to tell you. So that's what I'm telling you. So, like, on this YouTube thing, right, the whole doxing thing, I had never even gotten into it with people and whatnot, what have you. And people will do this same thing and go down and hunt out your family members and hunt out your kids and whatever. Like I said, my biggest thing is putting the man's kid up on the Summer Jam screen, right? I mean, you know, hey, if you say something about the kid, whatever. But clearly, he's been protecting his child, and keeping his child away. I guess, you know, hiding the world from his kid type shit on some Drake shit. I guess, you know, to keep her protected because he's controversial. And a lot of other celebrities do the same thing. So, well, I'm not saying Anton is a celebrity, but celebrities deliberately do the same thing just for that point. So I'm saying if you went through and you maliciously put the world, you know what I'm saying, because your child, I mean, Kwame, you understand this. You don't feel like your son should be held or your children should be held responsible for anything that you say. And that's all I'm saying. I'm saying for him to go out and hunt this information down.
I get what you're saying, but it's on the responsibility of Anton to just be going out here saying that he's going to match the energy of other men. I got kids that live in my home, right? But it's some men that'll do a drive-by at your house. You can say it's wrong. You can say whatever. But it's some men that'll shoot your mama house up.
I agree. Hey, do y'all agree with what Kwame's saying? He got a point. Because, I mean, Mr. Fantastic to me sounds like he's trying to justify, you know, the situation once again. You know, but Kwame to me speaks a little bit more and makes a little bit more sense because throughout whatever happened, why would you want to match the energy, regardless if he showed your daughter or not? Why go and put yourself in the situation of something potentially happening to you and your family for the disrespect or for talking crazy? Like, why would you even want to put yourself into that predicament? And I think that Kwame is saying that he could be the bigger man in that. You know, keep your family safe. Think about them first before you go on all these different podcasts, getting into it with these different people because you don't know who's a crash out. You doing it for YouTube. They ain't doing it for YouTube. They might not give a damn about YouTube. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be aware of that, man. Let's get back into it.
There's kids that burnt down Honeycomb Brazy grandmother up with them in the house. I'm not justifying it and saying it is right. I'm saying there's people out there that'll go to the depths of hell. So to say with a wife and a child that you're going to match energy when you're incapable of matching some of these people's energy with the responsibility and the things that you've done in life, you're not going to match the energy of somebody that'll burn your grandmama's house down.
Facts. Hey, yo. Big shout out to Russell Red, man. For real. I would put you on the screen, but I ain't got that advanced with doing my lives yet. I might have to do it on a different platform than what I'm doing it, but I'm going to read it. He sent in $5, man. I appreciate that, bro. He says, salute to you, player. I'm from the Kwame sector, and he been dropping jewels for folks. They just don't want to listen. But Anton is a fat version of Charleston White, and you are definitely right, man. For real, big shout out to Russell Red, man. I appreciate that, bro. But you are definitely right. I've been saying that to me, he feels like a newer version of Charleston, or he seems like he's thinking of venturing down that road of being a Charleston and you know, being a shock jock. But, you know, you got to watch that. But Kwame makes a good argument, man. That's why I wanted to react to this live because I just thought that he made a good point. Yo, shout out to King. Is it Jack Dwock? I don't want to pronounce. I'll be murdering names, man. Excuse me, not murdering. Unaliving names. King JAQ337. He said he just subbed to the channel. Salute, man. I appreciate you, man. Man, it's going down over here. We're gonna be doing a lot more of these on different topics, man. So, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in. But Kwame does make a good argument, and we're gonna get back into it, man. Let the jewels drop. Let's get into it.
So stop moving with that energy. That's the issue.
And not only that, Kwame, you can't say you study somebody and they talk about their own wife and children and then think your wife and children is off limits. So all these excuses y'all got, I don't understand.
Hey, can I make
he
this?
Said he's
because what they're doing is they're equating not saying anything as being a punk. And that's them. That's their bully issues. That's not being a punk for not talking. That's showing the most strength in the situation. Remember, they say the most strength is the person who walk away. You doing the better job of being a man by saying, you know what, for the greater good of my family, I'm gonna let you have that.
But not only that,
hey, I think
Corey didn't say nothing for a whole week. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so here's the thing, right? I understand what Fantastic is saying, and I think Anton does keep his daughter private. But I think what we're missing is Corey really don't know Anton like that.
I think
he don't know if he keep his daughter private or not. He really don't. I think what Kwame is saying, he really don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Don't give a damn. He talked about his only child. I'm staying away from a dude like that. It's sometimes the best thing a man can do as a man is say, "You got it, dog."
Y'all, isn't he laughing?
That's true. You know how many times I took that from T.I. I think it was when he was in ATL, and I remember him telling them, "Hey, you can have that. You know, I'm gonna let y'all have that." And it stuck with me, and it became a part of my vocabulary. So when I got in situations and I wanted the person to have it, yep, you got it, you got that, you can have that, man. I'm gonna let you have that one. So I agree once again with what he's saying. Sometimes you just gotta be that person, but because society makes us look like we a punk, if we do that, we gotta man up, and sometimes that can get us in a situation like this one, because there's no rules in war. I'm still gonna say that. I don't agree with what Corey did, but there are no rules, man. You can't be mad when the clapback come. You went 7 whole days. 7 whole days. 7, not 7, about 5 or 6, really. I'm capping a little bit. But you went days of running. I seen him. I watched him, guys. He went in on people. He went in on some West Coast people that, number one, you shouldn't have been saying because you were still on the West. They move a little bit different out West, bro, so you better be careful. You playing Craig Smith like he a henchman. You don't know that dude plugged in, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your history on people. And the internet and these keyboards ain't going to protect y'all from everyday life outside. But let's get back into it, man.
That bitch talk about some she was going to get on the show. So that girl was going to get on, she was going to get on like a week before they even got there. She came out.
That's where it all started. That's where it all started.
Yeah, she came out with the video that they talk about something. He told me a week before I was on the show. And they get to the show, he asking the shawty because she come on the show. I think that's where that bitch started for real. That nigga be lying, bro.
And that's disrespectful. Like, how you gonna tell somebody you gonna be on my show and you didn't tell me? Who you think you are?
Yeah. Ain't nobody
that
talking
that right there just that right there between him and Mika. But I know that's why Mika was saying I don't have no problem with Corey. She never said she ain't had no problem with Anton. Because like y'all saying, why wouldn't you let the host know that I'm coming so that I can not come? If Corey would have told him no 2 weeks ago, then he could have relayed the information to the young lady. She may have not have come.
Dirty Mackin, man.
Is it possible also? Because the girl Mika did disclose that when she got there, they looked at her and said, nah, you can't be on the show. Corey don't usually have people on the show anyway. Could it be that?
Yeah, that was Cap right there. And that didn't have nothing to do with Corey. So his energy was already terrible to me. You know what I mean? You done told this girl, like, once again, flexing. I told you, I done seen a few videos of Anton. I think the brother got a little bit of money, man. And you know, it makes you feel a different way, I guess. Would we agree that that's safe to say? That he got a little bit of money, he flexing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna get you on the show, baby. You already know what it is. You know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Everybody probably done that to try to get a girl before. But it also sounds like to me that Anton don't get women. He don't get a lot of women like that. Because that's cap, man. I ain't finna tell nobody. Just me personally, I'm not finna tell nobody that I'm gonna get you on the show. That's just flexing. Now, you can come out and kick it with me and we have fun while we in LA or wherever we at. But I'm not finna get ready to lie and tell nobody they gonna be on the show. And that's exactly what I think happened. That dude told that girl she was gonna be on the show. She had no idea that she wasn't gonna be on the show. But let's get back into it, man.
Anton was a little salty. I'm just speculating. Could it be his ego? Could it be that his ego was a little hurt and he was a little salty when he actually started the show with Corey, and that's why the energy came off the way it did?
No,
I don't know what it is, but my thing is, if the situation was on the up and up, why not just ask Corey from the rip? Can the girl be on the show?
Throw that man up. Gotta act like dog. What he wanted. That's what it was.
Yeah, and here's another thing. That photo, I believe.
Yo, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yo, y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Leave it in the comments if y'all can hear me. Big shout out, big shout out, big shout out. Aaron Hughes from the D. Let's see what's going on here. Can y'all hear me? Okay, all right, bet. Bossed up, appreciate it. Bossed up 1242. All right, bossed up 1242. Appreciate you, man. All right. But yeah, man, as I was saying, this is like, he definitely, from when I first discovered him up until this point, he definitely got a different lane that he's in right now. Like, I was very shocked when I seen how he was acting on Corey's show. I couldn't understand what the, and don't get me wrong, man. I'm not here to hate on that brother. I don't, I give a person a fair chance before I try to put any judgment. I don't like to be judgmental anyway, but I really like to give a person a chance to do their thing before I say anything or put anything about how I feel about that person. Now, when I first discovered him, I said he could be interesting. I seen him debate with another. He debated with another guy by the name of Cooley. And I seen him on a couple of different podcasts. I might have been Fresh and Fit. A couple other ones I seen him on. And I gave him a fair shot. I said, this dude, he kind of talks right. Watched a couple of his reactions. But I didn't understand when he came on Corey. I didn't understand that whole energy he was on. It just seemed like something was different. And when he kept stressing he was going to match energies, I just didn't see nothing good coming from that. But let's get back into this, y'all.
Even though he tried to keep his daughter private, that seemed like a public photo that was posted. So he couldn't do anything about that if Corey was to post it. Plus, Corey never mentioned the daughter's name. So if he tries to sue, he never mentioned Anton's name, and he never mentioned the daughter's name.
DIAC, what up, nigga?
What's good?
You don't have to mention her name, bro. If you show a minor, dog, you don't have to mention her name.
No, we don't know how old she is. We don't know how old she is.
Well,
you have to mention her name. That's a public. That's a public. That's a public picture.
Let's not do this for the sake of the
actually, I actually went to law school, so I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
Well, you failed. I can tell you that you failed. You failed law school.
Hold on, so let's let.
Now, if y'all notice, Mr. Fantastic's energy is changing. I don't know him. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on him. But from what I said about him when he first came into the video, you will start to see now that his energy is starting to change. The brother said he went to law school. Basically, you ain't went nowhere. You ain't nothing. How do you know that? How are you making a point about law are you a lawyer? Let's see if he a lawyer, y'all. Let's get back into it. Let's see.
Let's let Mr. Fantastic go first and tell him his opinion of the law on that, and then you go right after that if you went to law school.
Mr. Law School, please. So first and foremost, you anything concerning a minor when you're exposing or doxing a person, state laws may vary. First and foremost, YouTube rules is against that. So that's what Anton could or whatever go for first. I'm not saying he should or would, right?
What does YouTube rules have to do with law? I mean, I understand they have rules for their platform, but what does that have to do with a lawsuit? Let's get back into it.
But it's against YouTube policy for you to dox a person's a minor. She's not 18, so she's a minor. Okay, you don't have to say her name. A person that's not public or whatever, if you go down and hunt their information and you expose their child, you can press the issue. It's not guaranteed an outcome, but that's doxing, and you can't do that, bro. Just because she's on a she participates in a public thing in a public forum, yeah, she's public, but he made it known that that's his daughter, so he don't have to say his name. You made the relation and the correlation, so you don't.
But how? It still don't make sense to me, or am I missing something, y'all? Like, if he didn't say his name, he didn't say the daughter's name. Even if he did say, yes, this is this person's daughter, if he didn't say the daughter's name, how is it that how can that be connected? Help me out. Aaron Hughes said that this influencer got beef with Corey and think drug dealers is cowards, which is cool, but is a the person that robbed a motherfucker a coward too? Hey man, they say some of them scary people will do something bad to you, bro. I done heard it plenty of times. They say them scary people will do something bad to you. You heard me? For real. But Aaron Hughes, he also said, I feel you, King, but the Bible say we have the right to judge, and I'm gonna judge him. God over everybody. Yeah, man, that's a good one, man. You know what I mean? I mean, now that I see him in the light that I see him in, I can put a little bit of judgment, I guess, as far as my stance on how I view him and look at him. I just feel like right now, man, he in some cap. You know, he got a lot of cap going on, and it's all for views, man. You know, and like I said, I keep going back to Charleston because it's the Charleston approach. You know what I'm saying? Aaron said, again, Corey was live and he filed, but Anton is no better. That mother talked bad about kids and posted their image. That's what I'm saying. I haven't actually seen him post the image, but I definitely did see him talk about women and children. That was at the beginning of this video. When I first started reacting, they was talking about him talking about women and children. That's how No Captivity with with Freezy came in with the video showing him talking about women and children. But let's get back into it.
Don't have to give the actual name. This is daughter. This is daughter. You made it known and you exposed her identity by saying that this is her daughter, without saying the name. So your turn, Mr. Law School.
My thing was
that still don't make sense. Even if he said that's the daughter, if he didn't say Slanton, let's just call him Slanton for the sake of the video. If he said Slanton and he didn't say AD's full name, even if he did say that was his daughter, how is that a connection to that person if he never said who that person was? So if a person just randomly came up on that live and didn't know the beef between Corey and this person, and Corey said these things and he never said his name, how would that person identify that he was talking about AD? So yeah, Mr. Fantastic must be a lawyer himself, I guess, but he ain't a good one so far.
this. He never.
No, let the dude King go first. He said he went to law school. He want to respond to Mr. Fantastic.
Okay, well, first of all, you said she was in a public place. It was a public photo. You just said everything you needed to say. It's a public photo. What are you talking about? Second of all, you have to say a name. And third, what did he dox her with? He said she's ugly. That's it?
He doxed her identity by saying that it's his daughter. That's
okay. Then you know that picture was posted on his profile?
On who profile?
On Anton's?
No, it's not.
Oh no.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
No, it's not.
It's on social.
Yes, it was.
Right to
yes, it was. What are you talking about? Profile? It was posted on his, bro. What are you talking about? He put it out there.
No, he didn't, bro.
Okay. Yeah, just like he didn't put out.
You know how I know? Because I went
that video of his wife.
I scrolled down his whole social media to verify it. So don't get now. Now you lied twice.
Do you know that nigga delete shit all the time?
And I think you lying 3 times. And I think you lying 3 times. I don't think you went to law school either, bro. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
get that photo from if it's not from Anton.
Now y'all see Mr. Fantastic's energy is changing, right? Like, where did y'all answer me this? Where did Corey get the picture from if he didn't get that publicly? Like, did Anton's wife or cousin or somebody hit Corey up and say, hey man, I got this picture for you, send me some money? Like, Bummy Bump said it was on his X profile. He said he still has a picture of his daughter on X. Aaron said, I'll send it to you. It was about Israelite kids. It definitely was. It was, we played that in the beginning of the video. He was talking about the Israelite kids and the wives. So he clearly did what he turned around and came back about. You said his daughter is in the news. Bumpy Bum. What is his daughter in the news for, man? Is it for this Corey situation or is it something else? I mean, because from what I heard, Anton, AD, or whatever, put videos of them on trips and stuff on his X or Instagram or somewhere. So how's he protecting her? I'm not understanding. Y'all help me out, man. I could be wrong. I like to be the voice of reasoning right here, and I'm never gonna be one-sided to anything. You know what I mean? I'm open to views, opinions, and everything. So, being interviewed as an athlete. So I mean, think about it. She out there anyway. So, you know, I don't see where the hiding's coming from. Aaron said the influencer I was talking about is Dogface. Oh yeah, I did a reaction on Dogface, man. He went in on Busta Rhymes, man. I did a reaction on Dogface. Y'all should check it out. Dogface, he said Dogface, who I respect, but he hate Corey and said he called Anton to give support. She has been since 2019 when she won a gold medal in Detroit. Yeah, I seen Anton say that she got about 300-400 medals and all that when he was giving out that victim speech. Which, I mean, I ain't gonna take it away. He could feel I'm quite sure he feels this way about his child. But I'm just looking at it from a contradictory standpoint of view. It's just wild to me. You know what I'm saying? Kwame, don't let that suck reel you in. He said some NBA players call him talking bad about you. Anton is a whole B. Yeah, I did. I seen that video earlier too. I might do a reaction on that one. He went in on Kwame because he heard some things. He just be going in on everybody, don't he? Dang, man. Let's get back into it though.
Well, number 4 is you,
again. That's why
number four is you can't go a whole week talking about a man and then try to act like you're a victim now. He's acting in self-defense.
We talking about legal, not feelings. No. We talking legal. We talking rules. You talking feelings.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not. Mr. Law School. If you're in the law school, you know we talking about law.
You just saying he could be sued. No. You're just talking. You just said you're just talking.
And
you just said
I'm not just talking. Everything I said is precedent and I prove it. Like I said, YouTube is policy.
Nothing you said made any sense.
And
nothing you said made any sense.
And you lying. And you said, he got off social media.
You just keep talking
about doxing. Here's the thing that you're missing also about doxing.
You just keep talking.
You have to have a person that he said. He never says Anton's name. He calls him Futon. He never calls him by his name. So when he shows the girl, the daughter, never mentioned by name, Anton, never mentioned by name, he says, that's your daughter, but who? So in legal precedence, you have to have some, so you can't just say he doxed him. Doxed who?
And that's
hey, Kwame.
Do y'all agree? That's what I was just saying. Like, do y'all agree with that? Like, leave it in the comment section, man. Do y'all agree? Because I'm just wondering. Loso Lee 3328 said he just pulled the same shit with Kwame, but it's about to be on and popping though. Yeah, I see that, man. King Jack 337. In my opinion, I think that young lady going through her issues from her dad with that alleged side chick, not Corey. Whoa. Whoa. That's the one right there, man. Because I did see somebody drop a video talking about that right there. For real, I'm dead serious. Like, I seen somebody say that. Like, she could be traumatized behind the side chick thing. Because come on, y'all, let's be real. What that girl came from, where she say she came from, DC somewhere? Like, what did he have her come out there for? He already capped. We already know he capped about being on, having her on the show. What did he have her with him for? And that's what Corey was saying when he was leaving out the door. Like, you coming up here with this chick. Darlene kind of already indicated that the energy was a little bit funny. I mean, was they, he leads by money. So I'm quite sure he probably was in trick off mode. You know what I mean? He just don't strike me as he get bad ones, as he said he does. But let's get back into this one, man. This is crazy. Bummy Bum Bump said the cakes, man. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Do your boy a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Help me get this out here, man. We trying to get to 10,000 subs around this joint, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. Aaron Hughes said, hey, listen, we all do. My daughter's 17 with thick skin. I mean, think about it. She's in school. You don't think that they might have already joned on her? We called it joning back in my day. I might be revealing my age a little bit, but we capped on people. We went in on them. You know what I'm saying? They call capping something different than we called it when we was doing it. But Rob Carpenter 385 said, O'Shea Duke Jackson's channel clowned Mr. Fantastic's bad for paying a female YouTuber for cat and drove cross country, and the chick made him drive back home and didn't get none. True story. That's why his I'm gonna laugh at him because, man, he just was going in. Loso Lee 3328 said Darlene said she was she saw them messing around in the car before they got out to go in. Yep, she did say that. Johnny Las Vegas said if you agree with Corey Holcomb, you are part of the problem. Why do you say that? Johnny Las Vegas, why do you say if you agree with Corey Holcomb, you are part of the problem? Like, I mean, what? Help me to understand. Leave a comment. Leave another comment. Help us to understand what you mean. I'm going to pin your comment to the top because I want some people to reply to that. Y'all let me know what he mean by that. Like, what did he mean? If you agree with Corey Holcomb, you are part of the problem. I mean, I guess I'm part of the problem. I don't agree with what he did as far as the picture he put up or whatever, but I don't see where he wrong. Anton left his platform and talked about that man for 5 to 6 days straight. How is it part of the problem when he come back and clap back? That's all it was. It was a clap back. He said, King Jack said, I don't agree with Corey. However, as a man that been in that situation, I can't tell another man how to respond to disrespect. That's true. Johnny Las Vegas said, you don't agree to have a tough debate, then posture up to fight when they say something you don't like. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, but that's not part of the problem, though. If we still agree with Corey, that's not part of the problem, though, bro. Like, we're not part of a problem. Like, that was just bad etiquette in that moment. You know what I mean? Like, Corey got in his feelings over what he said. Of course, we all know he don't do the whole backdoory thing, so he was offended. But King Jack said, ain't no rules of engagement or morals with some folks. It's not Corey's responsibility to protect Futon's daughter. Boom. Amari Green 7496 says celebrity kids get dragged across the media all the time. Now, what makes this situation different? Hey, man, that's a good damn point. Because last time I checked, man, they dragged all the Diddy's kids one way or another. They done dragged a lot. So he got a point right there, man. But Johnny Las Vegas said, especially when all Corey do on his podcast is say disrespectful. But you just said the key words, Johnny. You said the key words. He say that all the time. He all the time is disrespectful. He says crazy stuff. We know that. But come on, bro. He went on the platform, so he had to know. He said he studied him. How is that part of the problem when you know? I almost feel like Anton probably edged that on, man. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Come on, man. Big Red 409, you can't tell nobody how to get they get back. It could have been worse. True. Obama's daughters, Rob Carpenter said Obama's daughters. King Jack 337, full-time drag D-Wade's son, daughter. So I just see disrespect as disrespect. Marcus DeFaro said, man, we laughed at Cat Williams when he snapped on Shaq kids. Corey was joking, all fair in love and war, and Anton went on a weak rant begging for war. Man, come on, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all see how I see it. I don't have anything personally against Anton. I don't know the brother. But just from what I see, because he's on social media, so that gives me a right to look at him and view him in a certain light. I just feel like that's clown behavior on his behalf, because I feel like he went to the Corey Holcomb show with bad intentions. That's just me personally, though. But we're going to get back into the video. Let's get back into it.
Hit up lead attorney, bro. Because all these YouTube lawyers, bro, I can't beat 10
I
of
mean,
them at a time.
I'm just asking you a point. If you don't say the person's name, how can you back someone if you don't say their name?
The easiest lawyer, brother. The easiest thing in for a lawyer, any defense lawyer or whatever would tell you that, brother. Y'all are just reaching, bro. This is common sense.
I'm asking
not a
you
hard
a
case
question. I'm asking you the question.
You don't have to say a name, brother. You don't when you have a history. We have a history of presidents, and you have a history of back and forth, like you said, right? We know for a fact you was on the show with him, and then the point, whether you say his name or not, the child you showed was his daughter.
But who knew that though, bro? If I don't know their situation, let's just say hypothetically, I don't know what's going on between them, and I just happen to get on Corey's live, and he got this picture of this person up here, and he's saying the things that he's saying. If he doesn't say AD's name, I'm probably going to be on the screen like, yo, whose daughter is that? Who is he talking about? So I don't get where Mr. Fantastic's coming from. I'm kind of confused. But he making all these points, and he's talking about people ain't lawyers and everything, but his points just don't seem to be matching to me. I don't know, man. Do y'all agree? Leave it in the comment section. Yo, you tapping in, make sure y'all hit the like. Get them likes up, man. Help your boy, man. We trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, man, and I need these videos out here, man. We're going to be doing more lives like this. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tapping in, though. Real talk, man. Definitely. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe if you rock out with your boy, too. But let's get back into the video.
The child that you showed is in fact his daughter. That's the fact. That kills all of your speculation and the horrible point y'all are trying to make. What are we talking about here? What are we doing?
That's still not doxing. What is doxing?
Yes, it is.
Not doxing.
Yes, it is, bro.
See, he just be talking. I keep saying.
Define doxing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Y'all, the fact that y'all fighting doxing a child, bro, this is crazy.
Doxing is?
No.
Yes, I know what doxing is. Yes, I know what doxing is.
Did he release this girl's address, where she lives, her name, anything? None of that was released.
Doxing.
Brother.
That's
He released a picture of someone, right? And then made the correlation and the relation.
A public photo that's on social media. That's not doxing.
Anybody can
okay.
I don't know. It sound like
that. What, man? All of y'all got YouTube accounts, bro. All y'all got YouTube accounts, right? I'm gonna need you. Hold on, brother. Just real quick, brother. Just real quick, brother. For one, your audio is horrible. You've been chopping up the whole time. Give me a second. I promise I'll land.
Y'all see what I mean with the Fantastic? His whole energy done changed. He just really has gotten really arrogant. You know, he sounded a lot like AD to me. I'm just keeping it real with you, man. He sounded a lot like AD, man. Let me read a couple of these comments over here. Black Wolf said, "You sound dumb." Hey, man, you got a right to have your opinion. It don't mean it's right, but hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Johnny Las Vegas said, "What kind of question is this?" by Corey. What did the white man do to bring America down? Even the lead attorney didn't know what the F that meant. Like, okay. Corey should be lucky. King Jack said, Corey should be lucky he didn't swing on dude because he definitely would have been sued. Yes, I agree with you. I agree. Marcus DeFaro said, Corey old school like me. When we speak about beef, we don't name drop. Facts. Loso Lee 332. I love the way Kwame respectfully flamed Mr. Fantastic about his little snarky internet insults, and he didn't do nothing but agree that he's an Anton minion. I thought he sounded like Anton after a while. I was like, this dude, I didn't gravitate to him because I was just like, dude, what are you talking about? It didn't make no you didn't crazy, bro. But we gonna get back into the video, man. You know, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Help me get the likes up, man. We trying to get this video out here. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs, man, and I need y'all help. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tapping in. Let's get back into the video.
I need y'all to go look at the terms and conditions that you sign up for when you sign on YouTube, bro. And y'all just argue with them.
Define doxing.
A public
You a lawyer?
Your picture on social media.
I never said I was a lawyer. That's the fake lawyer that said he was a lawyer. I never said I was a lawyer. I understand the rules and I understand.
So let me ask you this: what is he going to take into the court of
That's
law?
not
Is he going to say that he violated YouTube policy, so I want to sue?
Well, that's a part of it, right? So if he can get the doxing part, Kwame, yeah. So being that he, for one, I mean, in terms of violations for YouTube policy, right? So that would be the first thing before you even get into the legal aspect of it. I mean, if Anton's as rich as he is, I mean, he can get a lawyer that can make a good argument. Again, I'm not saying he's going to win.
So,
to act
so
like
define doxing, though.
To act like there's no argument and no case there.
Define doxing, Negro. I mean, because he hanging on that word, man, like you know what I'm saying? Like, that's law. So I want him to define it at this point, my damn self. Define it, Mr. Fantastic. Let's get back into it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know.
There is no case. This is mutual combat. There is no case. But what is the doxing? Define it.
Mutual combat. What do you talk? So what part of mutual combat is a child?
You know her
Okay.
age?
I'm not gonna go into that yet. Just go into doxing. What is doxing? Define it.
Doxing is revealing the identity of a person, okay, that it was not fucking by themselves, right? So let's say I never showed my face, right? Say Kwame wasn't a former NBA player, nobody knew who Kwame was. You hunt his information down, you expose his face, and then his name and his identity and all these different things, bro. That's doxing.
Okay, did he just wait, hold on. Let's go back.
The first thing before you even get into the legal aspect of it. I mean, if Anton's as rich as he is, I mean, he can get a lawyer that can make a good argument. Again, I'm not saying he's going to win.
So define doxing, though.
To act like there's no argument and no case there. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know.
There is no case. This is mutual combat. There is no case. But what is the doxing? Define it.
Mutual combat. What do you talk? So what part of mutual combat is a child?
You know her
Okay.
age?
I'm not gonna go into that yet. Just go into doxing. What is doxing? Define it.
Doxing is revealing the identity of a person, okay, that it was not fucking by themselves, right? So let's say I never showed my face, right? Say Kwame wasn't a former NBA player, nobody knew who Kwame was. You hunt his information down, you expose his face, and then his name and his identity and all these different things, bro. That's doxing.
Now, my question for y'all, did Corey do that? Y'all let me know. Did Corey do the doxing that he keeps screaming about? Like, because he said his clear words was hunt his information down, right? Put it out there. I don't recall Corey saying her name. I don't recall Corey saying her address. I don't recall Corey saying, yo, you can catch her at this school. I don't recall Corey saying she eats lunch here. I don't recall Corey saying any of that. And who said that he dug the information up? I'm almost sure it was like right there. I mean, come on, man. Doesn't sound like Mr. Fantastic is a good lawyer. I mean, you know I'm being sarcastic, right? Let's get back into it, though, man. This is good one right here.
Right.
That's not even doxing at all.
Exactly.
That's not
First of all, you said releasing someone's private information. That's a public.
I didn't say private. I didn't say private ever. I said identity, brother. You gotta listen. That's another reason I know you didn't go to law school.
Dude, you just literally said hunt down their private information. What are you talking about? Did he not just say that, or am I tripping? I could have sworn he said when you hunt somebody's private information down and their pictures and et cetera, man, there's so many YouTube lawyers and doctors. I ain't never seen so many in my life, man. But let's get back into it.
You can't listen. You can put things in people. You can't something bro. Say. You the one who can't.
That's pretty much what you just explained. That's pretty much what you just explained.
If you went to law school, you probably went into the law school, like walk through one and walk right back out.
You keep talking. You keep talking.
Brother.
You keep talking.
Hey, King, let me ask you this question. Let me ask Mr. Fantastic this question. Because I've been over here silent. Talking about me. I've been over here silent. Okay, Mr. Fantastic.
No, I'm laughing that you're an idiot. Let me
ask you this, Mr. Lawyer, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Lawyer failure.
Let me ask you this, bro. Bro, listen to me.
I'm listening to you, brother. Go ahead.
Okay, because you keep going back and forth with him. Okay, let me ask you this. Since we have proof of Anton talking about other people, wives and children, so don't you think that would contradict on what he might try to sue Corey for? Because them pictures are public. Those pictures of them beautiful black women and them beautiful black kids are public.
No, I gotta make a correction. Those pictures, I edited that video and I put those pictures up there while Anton was talking about, while he was disrespecting Israelite wives and children.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And even if it was, brother, that case has nothing to do with this case. That has
it's the same thing. It's the same thing. If Anton would have put them pictures up, my man just clarified it though. But I'm just saying, if Anton had put them pictures up, that would have been the same thing because he put the pictures up and talked about them.
Okay, y'all don't understand law, bro. We talking law. We're not talking about feelings now. So
didn't Mr. Fantastic just say he wasn't a lawyer? But every time he's responding, he responding like somebody's dumb and they're not a lawyer. But he's not one, but yet listen to his responses, y'all. This is what made me want to react to this because I wish I could have been on the panel. I would have been digging. Well, I ain't going to say that. But man, this is what made me want to react to this because Mr. Fantastic, man, I was like, dude, man, I want to hold this Negro down and cut his hair. I'm just being funny, y'all. Let's get back into it, though. Let's get back into it.
Talking legally.
It's not feelings, bro.
Well
it's the same scenario. You talking about feelings. It ain't nothing but feelings. It's the same scenario. So why when you point out the same scenario, it has to be feelings?
You're repeating yourself at this point. Are you done?
No, bro. No, I'm not repeating myself. You just not answering my question.
Well, you keep every time I start to talk, you keep adding more.
All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go answer the question.
Okay.
Go answer the question.
Yeah, we're talking about law here. So when we start talking about law, you guys are, I would throw it to Mr. Lawyer, but clearly he whatever. But anyway, right? So that's like me having an assault charge over here, right? And then you trying to bring the assault charge here or whatever. That's a totally different case, brother. If you got two current assault charges going on, you haven't been convicted for the other. Okay, well, what is Anton being convicted of? That's just something you trying to build for what's name. And any good lawyer's gonna get that shit suppressed and be like, hey, that's irrelevance or hearsay or fucking what's name. They go object, they gonna throw that shit out the window because it got nothing to do with this. You cannot say that, hey, oh, he shot him, so he cut somebody else out before, so he should have got shot. That's basically what y'all saying, bro. Y'all saying
so
because
Mr. Fantastic, you hear?
I got just let me be clear, bro. Let me be clear.
What did that fool just say? None of that made sense. Hold on. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe let me just go back a little bit. Hold on, y'all.
If you got two current assault charges going on, you haven't been convicted for the other. Okay, well, what is Anton being convicted of? That's just something you trying to build for what's name. And any good lawyer's gonna get that shit suppressed and be like, hey, that's irrelevance or hearsay or fucking what's name. They go object, they gonna throw that shit out the window because it got nothing to do with this. You cannot say that, hey, oh, he shot him, so he cut somebody else out before, so he should have got shot. That's basically what y'all saying, bro.
Did anybody understand what that brother just said? Hey, Marcus Afrero said, oh boy, that verbal tap dancing is real. Oh man, I don't understand. What is that? Akasha bleeds. So if he files the suit and loses, what happens then? You know what? Somebody made a good point on this. This live was like actually about 4 to 10 hours or something. I couldn't do all of it. So I took what part I wanted. But somebody said in that live, if Anton decide to sue, then a lot of things are going to come out about him and his family. So does he really want to venture down that road? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Amari Green 7496 said, I don't know what the he talking about. I didn't either. I ain't, man, I was, and book with Mick said, these are clowns on the panel. Man, I agree. That's what made me want to react to it, because I was just like, man, come on, man. Like, everybody got issues on this panel. But, some people are dropping real jewels, but everybody, that's what kills me with these panels, is everybody has to get a point across, and everybody is a YouTube doctor, a pharmacist, a scientist. I done seen a YouTube remedy for everything from everyday regular people. But let's get back into it, man. Let's get back into it.
Y'all saying
so
because
Mr. Fantastic, you hear?
I got just let me be clear, brother. Let me be clear.
Okay, can I?
Just real quick.
Can I?
You
go ahead.
To get to the point.
I swear. Y'all notice whenever I get finished talking, man, I'll let everybody talk. Y'all just keep trying to overgo. So listen, just like KB said, look, bro, I am not defending for Anton. Anton has did some of the same shit repeatedly. Okay, all I'm talking about is this right here. I'm talking about this situation right here, to where these two men dealing with each other, and then the other nigga again who don't care clearly. And I agree with KB on that shit. Right, you could dealing with the lowest of the low. The nigga said before he put it up there. My bad, KB. The man said before he put it up there, bro, I'm a dirt bag. Directly beforehand. I understand that. I'm just saying that y'all are trying to defend a kid being put up there, bro. It's crazy to me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, hold on.
No, I need whoever talking to hold on. Y'all are not defending myself and the other brother and Carcino. No captivity with Freezy said.
Yeah, you just call me Freezy.
Freezy don't agree with him putting the photo up. I said,
my bad, KB. I went. So not, but the new people.
Okay, so what I want to say is, I'm putting the ownership on the man that has a responsibility to a wife and has a responsibility to a daughter. You did a good job of keeping her off the internet up until this point. Because if you say you're smart and that you do research, then you know that this is what Corey Holcomb is capable of doing. I'm not excusing it, but I damn sure ain't gonna pick a fight with 50 Cent and then ask him not to put me on Instagram. It's going to happen. So if you're going to go around here matching people's energy, which I think that was a horrible setup from the beginning. If you're a sidewalk dude, if you're a family man, you got to conduct yourself like one. It's not being a punk from walking away. And I think he trained you guys in the wrong way. You guys are trying to answer the call to everybody who disrespect you. You as an athlete, you know, when the LeBron James walk off the court, he might hear, oh, such and such had sex with your mama. Do you think LeBron James stopped his glorified path and say something to that guy? Or does he hear the disrespect and keep moving?
Yeah, so there y'all have it, man. That's what I did, man. I wanted to get that reaction on for that one right there. How do you guys feel about it? Continue to leave y'all comments in the comment section, man, and let's talk about it. You know, this one is pretty deep. It's a lot. You know, I don't really like panels. Especially ones where don't nobody listen and everybody talks, runs their mouth like Aaron Hughes said Mr. Fantastic don't cut his hair. But yeah, man, you know that, I mean, that's just how it goes down. It's just wild. I just seen so many things, and that's what made me want to react to that. But y'all make sure that y'all leave it in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the share button. Help me get this video out there. I appreciate each and every one of you for tapping in. And if you want to go watch that whole live, head over to No Captivity with Freezy. Check his channel out and check that video out. The live is on there. It's like maybe, I believe it was 10 hours long. I caught what I wanted up out of it. Y'all go over there, check it out. Y'all check out Kwame Brown's channel too. Make sure y'all subscribe to all those brothers' platforms. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe over here as well. You know what I'm saying? If you like anything over here, this is my first official live. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming through and tapping. Well, I will say this is my first official live that I went all the way through with. I've dropped a couple of other ones, but I was just getting in the rhythm of doing them. But now I think I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. I go by the name of Chaotic One. If you check me out, I'm on the radio every Saturday on kmhpradio.com. Every Saturday, 12 to 4 p.m. 12 to 4 p.m. I play the best in hip hop and R&B from the new, the old, and the independents. And I dropped the Chaotic One celebrity stories, all that good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to tap in with your boy, tap in with me. I appreciate each and every one of you that left super chats and all that. I got my first few super chats, and I really appreciate you guys. Y'all made my evening. So until the next video, man, I'ma holler at y'all. I go by the name of Chaotic One. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Check me out. kmhpradio.com. Until the next video, I'ma holler. Peace.